Hey, Rocky, are you excited to play Crowfall?
And now for one of our special fairy tales.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, welcome to GameGorgon. My name is Krug.
I'm Indigo.
And today we're going to be talking about the Elken, the new playable race in Crowfall,
Look at those horns.
as well as the Cleric, the new playable class in Crowfall.
Let's see those horns in action.
And by playable, I mean almost playable.
The Elken, if you can't tell, are two-legged elks, like that walk around and have a very Scottish theme, I would say. A lot of the artwork that they have associated with them is very like green, foresty, jungle-y style.
Kilts.
But then they also have pretty awesome kilts.
Which is great.
If you choose an Elken to start off with, you're going to have some decent bonuses to strength, constitution, and perception, as well as a distance bonus, which
makes you a little bit faster.
As an Elken, you also get a couple of interesting powers. For example, Elken Bloodline makes you move 25% faster out of combat.
you also get an ability called Headbutt, which is a hold down button ability that allows you to rush in a single direction and knock down prone anyone that gets hit.
The last ability you get is called Gestalt, which allows you to see stealthed units around you, which is great because stealth is fucking lame.
The Elken get a couple classes that they can perform. As you guys know, they have kind of gone away from the archetype system, so now with each individual race that you choose has a selection of classes that they can be.
The classes you're going to get for the Elken are the Ranger, Knight, Templar, Confessor, and the Cleric.
And this is important because the Cleric is also new!
Heals! I love heals. Give me some heals.
So the Cleric, very much like the Druid, is a damage and healer class that are kind of 50-50, but the difference between them is that there is no sort of resource bar associated to heals, and if you heal too much, you're going to damage yourself like the Druid
it doesn't
has.
have that super dangerous, really hard to pick up mechanic where you kill yourself for like literally the first 3 days that you play Druid.
If
when
it
you're
takes you
Krug.
3 days...
It took me probably longer than 3 days to realize that I was killing myself by healing too much. Go me.
We're not going to go over each individual ability because Crowfall has already made a video going and describing each one of them. What we're going to do is we're going to talk a little bit about each ability that we think is interesting. So for me, I think that the Hand of the Gods ability is really interesting. It is a ground-targeted root ability, but what I find interesting is that the size of it is actually pretty small. It's slightly larger than another avatar. So aiming it and hitting it is going to be very, very difficult.
Yeah.
But it feels so good when
Yeah,
you do it.
it looks like a really satisfying ability. It definitely doesn't seem like something that's designed to hit more than one creature, although...
It probably could if they're like really...
Yeah, I will say if that does happen, that would probably be 1,000 times more satisfying. I want to talk about Illuminate. Illuminate's a 5-second buff that restores health and primary resource for each class. So it's not just, oh, it's restoring stamina for everyone. It's restoring everyone's primary resource at a rate dependent on the class in question.
They're also going to have an ability that is an aura. Now, you can have one of 2 auras active at a time, and so it's very important to choose which one you want to have active. There's Holy Aura, which increases your maximum hit points of your party, which is really cool if you're in the middle of a battle and you're like, Quick QueueTimes PSA, remember, Ajipai's an asshole.
And EA is a bunch of greedy bastards. Thanks for watching.
The other aura is Vengeful Aura, which gives your entire party a attack bonus buff. Which, I mean, that's pretty simple and easy to explain what that is.
Yeah.
You do more damage.
More damage. More damage is
what
good.
do you do?
More damage.
Additional damage.
So when you do damage, the amount is greater.
more.
Yeah. So that when you attack, it takes more of their health away. The Cleric is the first class that has multiple ultimates to pick from. The first is Divine Order, which I think is really cool. It is an ult that stuns your enemies as well as taking your support power and converting it to attack power. So it's basically going from, hey, I'm a good team player healing all my allies, to
the other one is Miracle, which is a very large heal for you and your party, as well as a 15-second bonus to critical hit chance.
so that your party can murder them and everyone they know.
The last thing that we're going to be talking about is the things that they're currently testing on the test server, not the live server right now, which is the skill system, which is so pretty and it's so beautiful. And it actually has like moving art and it doesn't have really like, I mean, again, we're still in pre-alpha, so
Right.
I mean, a lot of things are still broken. But just like the style and the difference from where they were to the direction that they're now is a thousand times better
Yeah.
than what it was.
It looks kind of Destiny 2-ish if you play Destiny 2. The loading screen for Destiny 2, that kind of white textured, like slightly off-white look.
Eggshell. I like eggshell.
Okay, well, I don't know what that means, but sure. There's also a lot more utility in it as well, allowing you to easily see per each skill category what's currently being trained, as opposed to the current look, which kind of hides that information a little bit more than I think it should.
And it's just kind of like ugly up
Yeah,
in the corner.
it's kind of ugly and placed in the corner. Like, it doesn't belong there, and it's sort of out of the way. This new UI has them nested inside the categories, so you can tell really easily what belongs to what. I think it's a lot more user-friendly, and, like you said, freaking gorgeous.
It is.
Thanks for watching, everyone. If you liked the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell icon if you want to get notifications whenever we post new content. And let us know in the comments, what do you get more excited for, new class or new race? Are you more excited for the Elken, or are you more excited for the Cleric? And let us know why. We've been GameGorgon. You can get me at QueueTimes on Twitter.
You can get me at IndigoQT on Twitter, and you can reach both of us at _QueueTimes.
We'll see y'all tomorrow.